Hi and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. I'm your host Brad. It is currently, give me a sec to get my phone out. It is currently 7:45 a.m. on Wednesday the 5th of November 2025. Current temperature is, it's detecting 26.4 degrees Celsius, feels like 31.2. 87% humidity, 7 millimeters of rain since 9 a.m. yesterday. There's certainly some dark clouds around, which are a bit of a worry. To my left, towards like Meridian, Tully, Townsville sort of direction. And there was a few spots of rain. This is my second video for today. We're down Turner Street in East Innisfail, very close to Midway Butcher, Graham Street just here. So we're down a walk down Mary Street and a few other streets around that way. Martin, all these ones. So this is the second video back into town. So I might go down Graham Street because I've gone down here many times. I've been down Graham Street, but not as often. So it'll be something a little different, a bit more exploring. See how we go. And end up down at Coronation. So we'll continue along down Graham Street. Whatever we can see to the left and the right, we'll see. Out of respect. So straight ahead, people say, oh, why don't you show people's houses? One guy told me I only show spare allotments, which is not the case. In my videos, all I show is spare allotments, spare blocks. No, that's not accurate. Obviously, I haven't watched too many of my videos, because that's a very rare thing. It's usually, straight ahead, whatever shows. Businesses, you can show. And, houses that are up for sale, you can sort of show a little bit within reason, out of respect. There's people living in it, a different story, but, if it looks empty, you can sort of show it a little bit. If it ends up being your place, well, it was recorded while it was empty, so up for sale. There's some beautiful gardens, like well looked after, well manicured lawns and gardens and that along here. Really nice. I like it. Well looked after houses and that. I like it when people take pride. Some bottle brush. There's some parrots, apparently, in that tree there. You probably hear them. I don't know if they're parrots or rainbow lorikeets. I don't know the difference. Apparently. We're just going to play on that, play on words. The wagtail. So far I've done 6.43 kilometres. That's from home through the first, up to where I started the first video, and then through that, and then up to now. So if you hear any more, that's from home to the current location at the time of hearing it. Been walking for an hour 23. Feels longer in some ways, and in other ways it doesn't. So we're nearly up at Coronation Drive, the intersection of Coronation and Marty Street, M-A-R-T-Y. So we've got Martin and Marty Street over east. Very tropical plants. I don't know about how good that is for the power line, but it's not too close. Coronation. As one lady said, Coronation Doctor, because it was DR on there. Coronation Doctor. If you know, you know. If you were watching, the lady who said that, shout out, hello. Haven't seen you in ages. She has a random live stream here and there. Exotic and Tropical is her YouTube channel. Very, very rare that she's on now. Jack Ferguson Place. Just going to check my phone. I'm getting messages. One messenger. along here. I know they cut these back and they sort of just look really weird. Sometimes it's better to just get rid of them altogether, I think. Yeah. I haven't seen any exercise walkers today. Maybe they've looked at the weather and like, yeah, no. Maybe it's too hot. Maybe I'm a bit later than normal, which I am. Definitely later than normal. Yeah, I wish they'd footpath all the way along here instead of all that gravel. Be a lot nicer to walk on. Especially when it's wet, it's horrible. That old mooring down there. Oh, I'll way down to it. I don't know if anyone uses it and goes down and does fishing or anything down there. It'd be nice if all this was fixed up, but you can see where tree roots have had their way on here. It's like that over at River Avenue. There's parts that are just horrible to walk on. Well, it'd be horrible on a push bike. There's some vertebrated ice. We always like to show the beauty around us as much as we possibly can. We'll just walk through up to the school and I'll be quiet the whole way through unless I see something full on. I'll just hear the surroundings. So we're up near the school. Of course, we can't really show the school and there's students around. I can't see any students at the moment, so we can just quickly show a little bit. Yeah, quickly show. And now we just face the other way because of the school. You can see where the fence is all overgrown and there's a rock wall behind it. It's quite dangerous. Very loose rocks and things. Yeah, rock walls may be unstable. To avoid risk of injury, do not climb or cross walls. Johnston Shire River Improvement Trust. There you go. You used to be able to see it all, not anymore. I'll be able to show the new and the old parts of Coronation Drive. But as always, walking past the school during the school week, and it's not well after hours or well before, we can't show anything for obvious reasons. We've got the big multi-purpose sort of room over there, which looks nice. Gets used for a lot of things, I think. I think there's like fitness classes and stuff in there. I know Tate's used it for a while. I wonder if they still do. Tate's martial arts. I wonder. But anyway. Here are all the birds. A lot of parrots, lorikeets, whatever they are.
7 kilometers. 1 hour 31 minutes 32 seconds. 9,899 steps. Heart rate 134 beats per minute.
Johnston River through there. Well, you can see it, but it's there. Remember, this was just a dirt, sandy sort of track over here. But so much nicer to walk along here now than it used to be. Be nice if there was a bigger tree canopy. See if I can beat this rain, if we're getting any of it. Bamboo through there. Oh, they haven't done this up and painted it. Would have been nice if they painted all this. It's pretty high up. Usually just a trickle through there. Might be high tide. Yeah, it's usually just a trickle. And that drain going out to the Johnston River. Oh. Always mindful and respectful of people. If you ever decide you want to do these sort of videos, always be respectful of people. Don't go shoving the camera in people's faces. Yeah, you might want to show people off in the distance if they're walking along or whatever, but no zooming in, no waiting until they get up close and making sure you can see their faces and have respect. It's alright if they're off in the distance, you're just showing people enjoying it, but enjoying an area, then you just turn the camera so they get up closer. And that. But you don't want to ruin it for everybody else. Like a lot of people do with things, like a lot of the scooter riders that ride through town when you're not meant to. There's signs up. There's one near Coles, the Sepoy corner, where it says about no rollerblading, skateboarding, scooters, things like that, push bikes on the footpath. But it doesn't stop people, sadly. It's like there's people with children coming up with push bikes. So I'll turn the camera away. Out of respect, and it's the right thing to do as well. I try to face it at the road and then they ride out onto the road. Doesn't really help. I should go out onto the road until I get past them. It's often the better way to do it. They're riding all over the place, as children do. And out onto the road, which makes it 10 times harder to record. I might have to stop the recording until they get past. Yeah, they're riding pretty fast. They're really going for it. That's all right. Making sure you can't see them. Out of respect. Oh. A lot of crunchy leaves. keep showing the other way because there's someone there. So, bit of manners and respect. Whew. I can show straight ahead. Yeah, I gave that lady a nod and she's, I don't know, she might have been fully in focus of what she was doing. Just needs a good clean already. It's not that old. Yeah, a few months old. Yeah, some people are nice, really nice and friendly, and other people are just, like the how dare you talk to me syndrome. You're beneath me. Not better than anyone else in the West. Yeah. People are going to be like that. Well, it's their choice. I don't know what's going on in their lives, what hassles they're going through or whatever. Or they're just snobby people. You know, it can be either way, just naturally snobby. My grandfather's a cane farmer. That makes me better than you. My dad's a cane farmer. Yeah. Some people are like that. I've got a rich last name. It's Shoe Street. Yeah, there is people like that. There's people like that everywhere in the world. People that think they're better than everyone else. Whatever. You know. People like that often miss out on getting to know really nice people. Oh, some wealthy people are really nice too. I've known people that are well off and they're as nice and as humble as anything. Absolutely amazing people. So, you know, can't judge a book by the cover, as they say, or you know, can't judge it. And I've known rich people that don't even dress rich. They're just so humble and so nice. Yeah. But anyway, I always believe in being nice to people, being kind, being caring. Try to shed a bit of brightness in their life. You know, a nice hello sometimes makes people's day. I know it brightens my day when people are nice. Like, hey, how you going? Or good morning. And they're a nice tone in their voice and they're happy to see you. Have their Brad's here moment. In line with Stanzella. There's Bartle Street over there. Bartle as in Bartle Frere. Yeah, Bartle Street. Then you got Banwell just up a bit further. There's one of these bits where you could get off onto the road, from the road down easier, that I've shown in previous videos. I do have videos of when they were building all this. Shout out to those guys. Haven't seen them for a while. Shout out. If you wave to me and I don't realise, anybody, and because I'm too zoned in on my video, apologies, it's never intentional. I don't snob people. I'm not one that walks along with headphones on, so yeah. Zoned out that way. Benwell Street, Benwell. It's like tree loppers. We're at the corner of Benwell and Coronation. There's a water tower up there. I don't know how well it'll show up on here. I like the way they put these railings in that on the part with the retaining wall. Really needed it. I was hoping they would eventually. I'll make tree lopper gave me a wave. I think some people just naturally, other people, oh, they see the camera, oh, I'll wave. I wasn't facing the camera at them, but yeah. So we're nearly up to the end of the newer part. Be a minute or two. Sort of across from Fitzgerald Street, which is the next one to my right. Oh, it's so much nicer to walk on here with this. I'm a big advocate for the public bins. You need about 3 or 4 along the whole of Coronation. Some up near the fitness equipment, basically at each seat, and then one down where the fitness equipment is, down near the mango tree. It's a peewee. They sort of look like a magpie, the one flying off. They can be quite friendly when they're not nesting. If you're nice and calm around them, they're nice. I'll walk around your yard or whatever. We used to have one that used to come inside, walk around, go back out, come in nearly every day, hang around. Back 10 years ago, something like that, to Fitzgerald Street, ridiculously steep hill. And not Grant Hill from the Detroit Pistons. Had to throw that name in there. From back in the day, and from whatever other teams you ever played for. NBA, American basketball. The birds and the trees are still there with the heaps of nests. We've shown in many videos before, so I'm not going to stop and zoom in. I want to beat the rain just in case. It looks like there's people coming along with push bikes, students, children. Yeah, that's up pretty high with the mangroves and that. Wow. Probably all the rain and that from down south and up the tablelands coming through. I wouldn't be surprised because they've had a lot of storms. They've missed here. It'd be nice to have a decent storm, not a dangerous storm where people's places get trashed, any of that. Just a bit of lightning, thunder. There's a power road, it's not a lengthy one. Not one where people's food gets ruined or anything. The lady coming along with a dog. 2 kids going past. I can move over. There's a doggy. Nice looking doggy. Good morning. Hello. So friendly. I like the flowers on these trees. They remind me of the ones out at the Gundy Sports Reserve, Gundy Sports Ground, Gundy Bend. See if I can get some photos. Hard to get because the lighting's not great. Oh, if they show up, they show up. Not much I can do. Oh, lady going off with the dog. Not the doggy. Anyway, let's continue along.
Total 8 kilometers. 1 hour 43 minutes 43 seconds. 11,298 steps. Heart rate 145 beats per minute.
Some more of those flowers. I don't think they were on here last time. I think they've lost some sense. I last come along a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. Some fitness equipment. Yeah, look how high up the water is down here. I don't know how well you can see that on video, but I'll take a photo and put it on the end of the video if it comes out clear enough. It may not because of the bad lighting. I'll try my best. Oh, it's probably like that regularly, I just don't notice it. Or it's more being cut back or something in the trees so I can see in there better. But yeah, there you go. Anyway, let's continue to mosey on along here. Up to the bridge at the very least. I think we've done a fair bit of a hike for today. It's definitely worth doing that walk, just be careful. Sometimes there's dogs around and that. I never encountered any today that were any sort of threat, but you hear things. A random butterfly reminds me of that business. Random butterfly. Hopefully it shows up. I don't know if it will. I hope so. It's like an orangey sort of one. Yeah, it's getting darker and darker, so it's time to chuff off and get home before it pours rain. But if it does, like I said, then, you know, I'll be getting that waterproof camera out and getting video. There's a big storm and that, and I get caught in it until I get undercover and then show it from undercover. It's Ashton Street, goes where the no-through road is, doesn't go out onto Meridian Road anymore, hasn't for a long time, ever since they changed all this. There's Agnes Street, what reminds me of Big Bob and Dancing Rodney. Coronation Drive, back where we just came from. Tom Uren Way. Honourable Member Tom Uren. So I've read that many times. Yeah, it's a beautiful time of the year to walk, but it's very hot. Make sure you have sunburn cream and a hat if you can. If you're the type that can wear a hat. I can't, I overheat too easy wearing a hat. I overheat anyway, but it's worse wearing a hat. Under the Jubilee Bridge, the one that was built and opened in 2011. Bit of a rock wall there, people fish down there, so be careful when you come through, so you don't get startled that there's someone there. It's back under the walking part of the bridge. They should have those lights on at night. I don't know if they do. They don't come along here at night, safety reasons. And the video isn't clear enough at night on these cameras to make it worthwhile either. Like early in the night. Become a bit grainy. There's a cyclist, so we'll just keep an eye out. Good morning. Some family. What I like to see. Notice a lot more people saying good morning to me since I put that post up on old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. If you have a look, you'll see it. It's a little bit down the page now. You know, I mentioned about I like doing a good morning walk, or a good walk, and saying good morning to people and having them say it back, that sort of thing. I can't remember the exact wording that I used, but yeah. If you want to see that post, it's on old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Feel free to add your own photos, links to Innisfail videos, and yeah, basically Babinda through to Cardwell, including Babinda and Cardwell, photos and videos. Keep it all G-rated, of course. Or Facebook will permanently delete them, or they'll remove you from the group. So sometimes they do before I even get to see it. There's the picturesque South Johnson River. There's the commercial wharf, fisherman's wharf, and that. The boat ramp over there. The marina. Oh, marina. Oh, Howard. If you know, you know. If you know that reference, let me know in the comments. Yeah, that would be interesting to know how many people actually know that reference. Oh, marina. Oh, Howard. Yes, she had a deeper voice than Howard. Oh, marina. Oh, Howard. Yes. Pearl was a prickly one. It's the other one in the triangle. There you go, Johnson River. It's beautiful. Show that for a little bit. Nice breeze here too. Helps me to cool down slightly. Innisfail District Police Headquarters straight ahead. McGowan Drive to the left, to the right, Fitzgerald Esplanade. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Bestestimes, keeping memories alive for us and future generations to see. There's thousands of Innisfail and surrounding area videos on here for you to look at. over the years. Definitely check them out. Like I said, check out old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. Let us know in the comments if you like the videos. Positivity goes a long way. It's encouraging. Encouragement's free, spread it around, not just to me, to other people out doing their thing. And that, be friendly, be kind, be safe. And we'll catch you in the next one.